Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a first impressions and review of the Tarte and Whitney Simmons collaboration makeup kit. It comes with an eyeshadow palette, a mascara, and a lipstick. Now, I have been a fan of Whitney Simmons since the beginning. She has come such a long way in her journey, I guess, on YouTube and on Instagram, and I'm really proud that she has finally got the opportunity to be a part of something like this. As soon as Whitney announced that she was doing a collaboration with Tarte, it was very instant. It was like the next day that the launch was happening, and there was no really build up to the launch day or anything. I don't really know what the reasoning for that was, and I found a little fishy just because usually when you're about to collaborate with a big brand, you kind of give it at least a month of build up time or something, at least what I've seen with other influencers. So I don't know how this worked out for them this time around, but it happened. So for this kit, I believe it was $49 Canadian, and it came with all three products. Now, I know she mentioned in her video that she wanted to have kind of the whole makeup routine in one kit. So that being a mascara for the eyes to finish off the eye look, when you do the eyeshadow, when you do the blush and the highlighter, and then a lipstick. One more thing before jumping on into this video is I am going to announce in this video, drum roll please, I have launched a podcast. So my podcast is now on the podcast app and also on Spotify, and it is titled Girl of Gen Z, and it is my own podcast. I can't believe I can finally say that. This is something I've been wanting to do since November 2018, I remember, or October, around that time, really strongly considering the idea, but it took a while to come up with the name and then to finally get my cover art done and revised a bunch of times to exactly what I wanted. So I now have a few episodes out, so I will link it down below. I have an Instagram page for it as well, so you can stay updated onto what guests I'm gonna have on, but I thought it would be a great time to announce it in this video. I'm really looking forward to pursuing that going forward, so go check it out, subscribe, show some love, share with your friends, and without further ado, let's get on into the actual video. Okay, so we're gonna get on started here in the process of opening the eyeshadow palette or makeup kit, because it does come with a mascara and a lipstick as well, and go through a little bit of the packaging, the color names, and then we're gonna put it all on and see how it goes throughout the day. So to start, I put my hair in a side braid. I never do this, but recently one of the bartenders I work with at work, she had her hair in a braid one day, and I was just inspired, and I was like, huh, I haven't worn my hair in a braid in a very long time, so maybe I should try that. Totally did, and it's just so cute and out of my face. So I put it in braid. I have my mirror here so I can see my makeup. If you see a little bit of gunk on my lash line, it's a little bit of eyelash glue from last night that I haven't been able to remove. It's the only downside with false lashes, but yeah, that's just gonna live there because I think I might put some more fake eyelashes on today. I also have my Girl Boss coffee mug. I thought it was fitting for the video because Whitney, Girl Boss, Whitney equals Girl Boss. So I'm going to be getting ready for something I have at noon. It's 10 a.m. now, and that doesn't require a lot of movement and running around and stuff like that. But then I think I'm gonna wear the makeup to the gym after, which I know everyone's like, oh my god, Clarissa never wears makeup to the gym. I know, but I thought that it was super fitting because this palette is all fitness and workout names and terms. That's what each shade in the palette is named after, so I thought it'd be really funny. So I want to wear some makeup to the gym today. So let's get on started. So when I received my box in the mail, it came in this with a bunch of purple Tarte wrapping paper, which if you guys aren't familiar, that's kind of their signature color. I don't own a ton of Tarte products, and I've never tried their eyeshadows, so I am excited to try this out. Anyway, so it came in this box. I haven't opened it yet, so this will be a first impression right on camera with you guys. I just opened it. Okay, very, how cute, guys. There's dumbbells, there's a stepper, there's a barbell, some running shoes, a sports bra. The detail that went into this creativity of packaging is just unbelievable. Oh my god, I'm in love. Oh my god, I'm in love. So this is the palette. It says Tarte at Whitney Simmons, which is her Instagram handle. I don't know if it's her Twitter too, but love. Matches the packaging of the box as well. And then it has a gold back, which I love. It makes it feel like a gold chocolate bar or something. Why do I always have food on the brain? Okay, so it keeps falling, but it came with a plastic cover to kind of protect the shadows. And on the mirror it says, shape your money makers, which, oh sorry, maker. Shape your money maker. I think that's so funny. Look at this. This is what beauty gurus do. They hold the mirror so they don't blind the camera, which is really you guys, the audience. Look at that. Oh. So as you can see, it's a fully neutral palette. There are 6 eyeshadow shades. There are 4 matte and 2 shimmers. There is a blush color and then there's a highlight color. The one thing I will say is, and you'll see in a close-up in a bit, that there is a gold, it feels like a sticker or reflectant piece like on top of the gold palette itself. And you can see that flex is like written twice. I think they could have done a little better with fixing that so it doesn't look so cheap, and now it's making me think it looks kind of rushed, but you'll see in the close-up. And the second thing I just wanted to quickly say before I forget is I'm pretty sure this picture is from Instagram, and that's fine, but I know a lot of other beauty influencers that have a whole campaign shoot for a product they're launching. Now I know depending on the company and the budget for, I guess, the collaboration, that kind of determines whether they're gonna do that or not, but come on, Tarte. You're a huge company that's sold in like Sephora, so I think maybe, I don't know, flying her out or something and giving her some photos that are strictly just for this launch as opposed to just taking one off her like Instagram. I don't know. Just a little side note, this is the eyeshadow palette, and then it also comes with a mascara, which she said is her favorite one, so she didn't create this one. This one is already in Tarte's line of mascaras, and it's called Maneater, and I don't think I'm going to open this today just because I don't like wasting makeup, so I won't open 2 mascaras at once. I find that so silly. That's why my makeup collection is so small, because I only go buy another of certain things like mascara, eyeliner, foundation, concealer, when I run out of the previous one. And then it comes with a lipstick, which we will get to at the very end of the video when I try it out. So hang on tight for that one. I'm trying to figure out what kind of look I want to create. Don't know if I want to do mattes or shimmers or a little bit of both. Okay, let's do some shimmer. I always start with priming my eyes or laying down a base, so I'm just gonna put my Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my eyelids. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a little flat shader. This one's from Real Techniques, my all-time favorite brush ever for all over the lid colors. If you want packed on color, I recommend a smaller headed brush. So this is what I'm gonna use. And let's just quickly go over the names. I didn't even go over the names. So there's Cut, which is like a beigey cream matte color. Then there's Snatched, which I love that name, love that name. It's like a lightish taupe color. Then there's Tone Up, which is like a burnt orange matte slash brown. And then Trainer, which is like, it looks like a rose gold kind of finish. That's a glittery one. Cardio, which is a pink frosty shade, also kind of a glitter. And then Reps. Reps is like a chocolate brown matte color, kind of like matches my eyebrows. And then the highlighter is called Flex. I'm in love with that name. I think that is my favorite name for a highlighter ever. I don't know, Jeffree Star has some pretty good names, but Flex is a good one. Flex is a good one. And then Sweat is the color of the blush, which is a like peachy pink mauve, very neutral go-to color. Like there's only 6 shadows and I've been sitting here for 10 minutes trying to figure out what look I want to do, which is funny because I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have a bigger palette. That'll probably sit there for 3 times as long. Okay, we're gonna stick to my original plan. We're gonna do the Cardio all over the lid, which is like a shimmery pink, and then we'll do a little bit of Snatched in the crease and maybe a little like Reps or Tone Up just to deepen it a little. It is daytime, so I don't want to like go too dark. And I just spat all over my palette. Wow, there's a I think I'm going to start with just doing a light wash of color all over my lid of Cut, which is just a cream beige matte shade, before I start building. So I'm just going to take this Royal & Langnickel. It's a smudger brush, but it's fluffy enough that it's just going to be a little whoosh, whoosh. Then I'm going to go in with Cardio, and I'm really debating whether to spray my brush so it really picks up color, but I think that'd be a false way of doing things because that's like cheating. You have to see if there's good color payoff before doing that. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques flat shader and I'm going to go into Cardio, and I'm just gonna pack her on. Okay, not a ton of color payoff right now. Okay, it's not terrible. I was a little nervous at first because the first couple swipes looked really sheer, but I guess that's okay because it really gives you the option to blend and build. So that's always important. It's hard sometimes when it's a really pigmented color or it's a pressed pigment. It's so much more vivid on your lid, and then it's a lot harder to blend and it takes so much more time. So I'm gonna take Snatched, which is that like lightish mauve brown shade. I just need a brush. Okay, so we'll do this is the Morphe M433 like fluffy white brush, and I'm just going to let's switch over to Tone Up, which is a like burnt orange. Okay, so it's a very warm pinky burnt orange eye right now, which is totally fine with me. Okay, I don't know if I think I should leave it there. I don't want to go nuts. Ooh, I just want to put like a little bit of reps, just like a little. Okay, we're gonna put a little, like just a little dab. Okay, maybe 2 dabs, maybe 2 dabs. Okay, cool. It's not crazy pigment, which is good in my case because I don't want a super dark look. Like I said, this is for daytime. I just want to deepen the crease a little to give a little more dimension. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to put a little bit of Flex, the highlight shade for your cheeks, on the inner corner as well once I finish with my eyeliner, mascara. I always do face makeup second because if there is a little bit of fallout, which is not even that much, so I'm pretty surprised. It's very hard to do shimmers without having fallout, so good job, Tarte. But still, I'm just going to clean up a little under my eyes, put on my face makeup, finish those eyes off, and maybe pop some lashes on. Okay guys, so I messed up a little and I totally forgot to put the highlighter shade Flex that I was so excited to use on my face because I was dumb and had my Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette sitting beside my contour. So as soon as I finished my contour, I just automatically picked it up and started applying. Dumb. So I'm gonna have to use Flex. I was gonna already do this, but on my inner corner, and then maybe I'll just do it on the bridge of my nose, because I can't really give a full accurate review on it, because if I like if I place it on top of the highlighter that's already currently there, it's gonna mix. Like I'm not gonna be able to tell what, you know what I mean? A little pencil brush, and I'm gonna just go into Flex. Ooh, she's sparkly. Okay. Just put a little, yeah, see, it's definitely not an eyeshadow shade. Like I can tell this is meant for your cheeks because it's not as like color pigmented and dense. The sparkles or the shimmers a little bit more spread out, so it's definitely more for a cheek. I just realized I also forgot to put the blush on. Wow. Okay, so this video is very quickly turned into just the eye look and lipstick because I also had my Tarte, at least I'm going with the Tarte theme here. I had my Tarte blush and Party sitting out on my desk, which by the way, it matches like the eye color, the eyeshadow, the pinks and the warm tones perfectly. And this was a birthday gift, I think, from this year or last year that Sephora gave out, but these are really good. So this is the overall eyeshadow look. You will realize I didn't put any eyeshadow on the bottom lash line. I really don't like the look of Uncle Fester vibes, which if you know the Addams Family, you know he has really dark eye bags. He's a character in the show. and I think it looks so trash on me. I like when other people do it on them. It does balance the eye and complement very nicely, but I think on me it looks quite stupid. I don't know how else to say. Even mascara on my bottom lashes makes me look like I'm crying. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna use, so you can see this side's quite dirty with highlighter, but the other side is clean and white. So I'm gonna use the white side to just take a little bit of flex. And I'm just gonna brush it on my nose. Oh my God. Yeah, that is. Okay, that looks really funny that I just put on my nose. Maybe I'll put like a little on my T-zone. Wow. That's pretty. It's definitely more of like, I mean this in the best way possible, a nice like sweaty glow. You know that there's those different highlighters that you can tell if it's like a chunkier highlighter or like a really pigmented strong one. One looks like a disco ball strobe cream. This one looks like just the perfect glisten, like a little bit of sweat. Okay, let's get on into this. So this lipstick, wow, okay, I just don't like how cheap the packaging feels. It literally feels like paper. Like if this were to get wet, I think it would be like bye-bye lipstick, because it just feels like cardboard, like those fancy wine boxes you'd buy at Christmas time and put a bottle in and give it to someone and gift it. That's kind of what this feels like. But the actual lipstick inside has the gold again, which I think is pretty. Some random fluffs on it, which is always nice. There's a good amount of product in there, gotta say. I think I'll line my lips real quick. It's a really neutral color, so we'll put on Rimmel lip liner in Natural, which is a cult favorite. Oh wow. Okay, this isn't like super pigmented. So this was in the shade Bare Bud. I think it's a gorgeous shade. It's really frosty though, which is fine, but I think I would almost put like a lipstick underneath and use this as like a center topper. It has a very light pigment and it's like really reflective, kind of like the highlighter. I think the highlighter and the lipstick really complement each other nicely. I might put like MAC's Velvet Teddy lipstick on and then pop this in the center when I go out later tonight. But I'm gonna do a little close-up of the entire makeup look so you guys can see.
I was busy thinking about boys, boys, boys. I was busy dreaming about boys.
So I'm back with a new lens on my camera, so you see more of a blurred background and a focused forefront, which is me. I've changed wardrobe, so now I'm in my gym clothes. I'm about to go to the gym and we're going to see how this makeup wears. I just wanted to mention I did reapply my lipstick because I ate lunch and I never really wear lipstick unless it's liquid lipstick and I'm eating something like pasta, nothing where I'm like biting and rubbing my mouth on. I wanted to say that earlier my lipstick didn't last too long, so I'm going into the gym now and I actually took off my lipstick for lunch and then reapplied it, and I'll explain a little bit later on after I'm done my workout at the gym what I thought about the lipstick. My eyes, I do think that the eyeshadows have now oxidized, and if you don't know what that means in simpler terms, it being on my eyes and wearing and being exposed to the air and my surroundings, I feel like the pigments have colored and settled in now, so they're a little more vibrant and fiery. Fine by me. I still like the eye look and it matches my fiery red top, but I just thought that I would throw that in there. Lastly, what I wanted to say is I'm really glad that Whitney had a 20% off code when she launched this product. I find that a lot of influencers, that's one thing they lack when they do collaborations. I mean, maybe it's the company saying no, we're not going to give them a launch code on top of the product launching. I do think that makes people more inclined to wanting to purchase the product if they're saving some dollar bills. So let's go to the gym, let's work out, and I will update you guys in a bit. Okay, so I just finished at the gym. Getting into my car now. So my makeup held up pretty well. I'm pretty impressed with the eyeshadows and the highlighter that I put in the inner tear duct of my eyes. The lips, I don't know if you can tell, but the shine has, what's it called? Like the vividness of the shine has gone down. So it just looks like a little bit more flat now. And the lipstick, it's a little bit in the cracks. It's not too bad. And the highlighter on my nose held up pretty well. So I just did upper body, nothing crazy, sweaty, intense. So I think I'm just going to wash my body and then just touch up my makeup. Some of you may think that's gross. I think it's fine. I'm just going to powder my face a little bit, and I think I might pop on some fake lashes for dinner and just deepen up the crease a little bit with that darkest shade in the palette, and maybe put a little more highlighter on the cheeks. I don't even know if that's needed. And I'm gonna put a darker lipstick on and then put that in the center. So I will show you guys that look once I get it on. I'm back in the attire that I was wearing earlier this morning. We are going out to celebrate my grandma's 80th birthday. So we're going to a nice little dinner spot, and I decided to, like I said earlier, put on some lashes. I darkened the crease a little bit with that dark matte brown shade in the palette, and then I put Flex, the highlighter. I kind of topped it off on top of my cheekbones, like on top of the earlier highlighter that I put on. So I know it's still not a real review on the highlighter, but it looks pretty good. I also popped a little more on the inner tear ducts. And what else did I do? Okay, for my lips I did MAC Whirl lip liner, MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick, and then I did the Whitney Simmons lipstick, popped right in the center to give it a little bit of a high shine, three-dimensional look. So we're gonna go to dinner now, and I will see you guys in a bit to check in how everything held up. As you can tell, it is nighttime now because the lighting is orange and very artificial. I've my lighting setup put away for the night, but I'm back from dinner, and I just wanted to do my final update with my eye makeup. It has lasted, it looks good. I'm very pleased with it. I think I would give this kit an overall 8 out of 10. The only things I would change is the cream color in the palette is a little bit too sheer. I feel like as a transition shade, it should be a little bit darker so it can be used as more of a transition shade as opposed to something that kind of just like disappears on your eyelid. The rest of the colors I enjoy, they're quite warm. And the lipstick, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm just not a huge fan of the formalization, but that could just be me. Some people may really like that kind of like sheen, high gloss, shine look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And comment down below, let me know if you got this kit and what you thought of it, and we can have a little discussion down there. I'm really overall happy with this collaboration, and I would definitely rate this palette like an 8 out of 10, which is high on the collaboration scale, let me tell you. So happy for Whitney that she's doing great, amazing things and partnered with such a great, ethical, genuine company. So way to go, Whit. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.